Okay, so you hear it everywhere, right? AI, AI, AI. But in a world that's just buzzing with it, how do you actually prove that your skills matter to a business? Well, today we're going to explore a really specific answer to that exact question, the Salesforce AI Associate Credential. We'll break down what it is, who it's for, and why it just might be the perfect first step for you into the world of applied AI. I mean, let's be real, AI is probably the biggest buzzword on the planet right now. So cutting through all that noise is tough. The real challenge isn't just knowing about AI, it's about proving you can use it in a way that businesses actually find valuable. And the answer, it isn't about becoming a top-tier data scientist overnight. It's really about understanding how AI works inside the tools that are the absolute lifeblood of modern companies, systems like customer relationship management or CRM. And that brings us to this very specific, very tangible path forward, the Salesforce AI Associate Certification. Think of this as your foundational stepping stone, your entry point into the whole world of applied AI. So what is it officially? Well, it's an entry-level credential designed for anyone who wants to be able to say, hey, I get the fundamentals of AI inside Salesforce, I understand how to handle data responsibly, and I see exactly how AI makes the whole CRM process better. What's really cool is who this is built for. It actually serves two different groups of people. On one hand, you've got the total newcomer to Salesforce, who sees AI as their perfect way in. And on the other, you have folks who are already Salesforce pros and then want to upskill and add AI to their toolkit. All right, so what do you actually have to know to earn this thing? The curriculum is kind of like a map. It's broken down into 4 core areas of knowledge that are going to guide your whole journey. And look at this, the exam is perfectly balanced. It gives equal weight, 25% each, to 4 main pillars. You've got your AI fundamentals, how AI is used in CRM, the absolutely crucial ethical side of things, and the data that makes it all work. This shows you right away it's not just about the tech, it's about using it responsibly in the real world. First up, AI fundamentals. This is where you learn to speak the language of AI, You'll cover all the core definitions and terms, the different kinds of machine learning, and you'll see how AI is already out there changing the world. This is your foundation. Next, we get way more specific with AI in CRM. This is where the theory gets real. You'll dive into Salesforce's own AI platform, Einstein, and see exactly how it's used to solve common, everyday business problems. Now, for a topic that is just non-negotiable these days, ethics. This certification makes sure you understand the dangers of bias in your data, why transparency is so important, and all about Salesforce's own principles for building trusted AI. And finally, the fuel for the whole engine, data for AI. I mean, without good data, AI is pretty much useless, right? So this part covers how to prepare data, how to protect it, and how to optimize it so you can get powerful, meaningful results. So, you've learned about the 4 pillars. Now, how do you actually go about proving you've mastered them? Let's talk a little bit about getting ready for the exam itself. A huge part of getting ready is just practice, practice, practice. There are resources out there with a massive bank of practice questions. We're talking over 350 of them, all designed to feel just like the real exam. And that focus on practice really works. Here's a quote from one person, Ashton, who said, "The clear explanations were the key to understanding not just the facts, but the actual business scenarios behind all the questions." And that right there is the most important point. Success on this exam isn't about memorizing a bunch of definitions. It's about proving you can apply what you know to solve the kinds of problems that businesses are facing every single day. Which brings us to the big payoff. I mean, why go through all this trouble? What's the actual value this certification brings to your career? Well, it's a really clear 4-step journey. You start by getting the fundamentals down. Then you learn how to apply them on a platform that's in high demand. You earn the credential, and what's the result? You can now demonstrate solid foundational expertise in applied AI. And that expertise is very real. To a potential employer, this credential proves you can spot opportunities to use AI in Salesforce, that you get why data quality is everything, that you can think about AI responsibly, and most importantly, that you have the confidence to actually put it all into practice. So for anyone who's looking to build a career where AI and business meet, this certification is really designed to be a powerful first step. The only question left is it the right one for you?